Hi guys, it's me Jace, and I'm back with another tutorial! Yay! Okay, this one is a super special bracelet because this was created by one of the most lovely people I know, one of the most lovely loomers and Instagrammers. Her name is Suzanne Loom. Okay, this is her account. Suzanne Loom is a super special designer. She is very talented and very creative, and she has some of the most beautiful posts I have ever seen. Her ideas are so beautiful. She has very nice color combinations, and also her designs are so creative. So yeah, I keep repeating myself, I'm sorry. But just so you know, she definitely has very good taste, particularly when it comes to color combinations. Like this one is a beautiful color combination for the Chloe bracelet, and she has a very good hand at being able to create other things aside from bracelets. She has the characters, which are so cute. Okay, so we are now going to do her design, which is a very special design dedicated to her mom. Okay, this is called the ribbons and lace bracelet. Ribbons and lace bracelet. Okay, as you can see, it's very clear why it's called that way. It's so creative. I love how the bands really do look like a really beautiful bow in the center of all that. You have the bow on top and then those ribbons underneath, which is beautiful. I love it so much. So definitely something you should make. And just so I can share it with you. Here's the original post for that. The ribbons and lace. Okay, so Suzanne Loom, please give her a follow, and you can also find her channel on YouTube. It's Suzanne Loom also, and she already did a tutorial for this, and it was actually beautiful. I think she did a tremendous job at explaining it. It was very clear, and the only reason that she asked me to do it is because I think she was very shy about her first tutorial. She thought it wasn't good. Well, I have news for you, Suzanne. I think it's beautiful, and I'm only doing this version of the tutorial for you just because I want to help promote your channel. And so everybody, I think you guys ought to go to the channel of Suzanne Loom. The link is going to be right there so that you can go and click on it and just go to her channel and hit subscribe. Okay, but since this is special, this tutorial is specially dedicated to Suzanne Loom, here it is. Okay, so I will teach you guys how to make it. On the first thing that you guys need to remember is I will try to teach you um, the pattern that you will be using. So what I will do is I'll give you the number of bands. So for the outer bands, you need a color that contrasts the ribbon because you'd like the bows or the ribbons to really come out. So what I'm going to do is I'll be using these red Persians for the outer color, and then for the inner, for the bow, I will be using blue. This is the marble from the gemstones collection of the limited edition bands. And then for the linking, for those linking colors, I will use white. Okay, so there. So the pattern is simple. You need one white to start with, and then you need two side bands for the sides, and then you need four of the first bow right there. Okay, these two you put one by one, of course, just so you know. You put it one by one, and then two. Okay, so one, two, then two each, and then the next is you need three. One, two, three, one, two, three. Okay, and then another two. One, two, so together, sorry, we put them together, two and two. So the only reason I'm showing you this is so that you can easily memorize it, so you have the pattern that is going to repeat the whole time anyway, so it's easy. Okay, so you simply need the linking chain, and then for the lace you need two, and then for the bow, you need the tails of the bow, you need two to put together at the same time, and then you need three on each side. You do it one by one, and then you need two again. I'll show you how we do that. Okay, so let's start. for this beginning, we will need an extra just so that we can have a cap band. So I will do my cap band and then put it on my hook. Okay, sorry it's a bit early, so my voice is really low. Okay, so sorry for the shadow. How do I do this? Shadow, get away, shadow. You're blocking the view. Let me adjust my light. Oh, not so bad. Okay. So on the cap band, you put your first white, the linking chain, and then you slide the cap band on it. Okay. And then you just close it. Very simply. And then from there, you will add the first two lace collars. Okay. And then you place the first one on it and loop one band on only, and then you close it. Okay, there. Then you get the second one, then you put it there again, and then you loop one band on it, and then you close it. So there. Okay, and then you get the two bow collars, put it on your hook, and then you loop the two reds on it, and then you close it. So you won't forget, the only time that you will loop two colors is when you are looping your bow. Everything else is single looping. Okay, so you don't have a hard time remembering. Okay, and then you go do your single colors again. So you do your red, the lace colors, then single again, back to single bands. Then you loop it, and then you put the next one, loop one again, and then you close it, and do your third one, and just loop one again, and then you close it. And just like I said earlier, every time you loop your bow collar, you get two at the same time. Okay, two at the same time, and you loop two at the same time as well. So the two goes with the two, and the one goes with the one. Okay, there. So the other side is done. Yay! So you've got one side done. If you don't have a second hook, get a stick, then slide it through. Okay, just like this, but it's harder because this is short and we will have a lot of bands on it. So you just slide it through like that. Okay, and then remove this entire thing. Once you've done that, then you turn your hook around. Okay, because we will go to the other side now. See, if you don't have another hook, use any stick, barbecue stick, it's okay. Okay, so now we go back to the single two bands, which we do one by one. So loop the first one and loop that single band again, just one, and then close it, and loop the second red, and then loop one only again, and then you close it. And now you're looping two again of your bow collars, and so you will loop on two as well. See, and then you close it. Then you go back to the single collars, you loop only one. Okay, and then you put it back, and then you loop the second one, and you close it, and then you loop the third one, and then you close it. Then finally we go back to the two blues or the two bow collars, and you loop two as well. So that's not gonna be hard to remember. Okay, yay, there you go. And now we will just loop all of these onto one single band. So you get, what did I use for this? Yeah, you get the red first there, because it's supposed to close the lace colors. You will notice here, there, so that the color fits everything. So you get one red, and you loop all of these on it. All, yes, all. Okay, just keep looping all of those, it's so pretty. I seriously ask you guys to subscribe to Suzanne Loom. I think she is a fantastic designer, and I think that she did an amazing tutorial. So, okay, so there. So now that you've looped all of those, you need to add again your linking white color. Okay, so my linking color is white. I will add that single band and loop these two on the single band, just like so. Very, very easy, very simple, but very elegant design. I love it. Sorry, I'm just untwisting the band. Okay, there. Oops. There you go. And if you look at it very well, when you organize your bands, you will see there's your bow. Super, 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 super love this design. I think it's amazing. Really am always so curious how the imagination of designers are, because designs are just so beautiful and amazing. So there, look at that. There's your very first bow. It's so pretty. I love it. Okay, so there. So we will do it one more time so that you can get it. Then maybe after the second time you think you'd be able to figure it out. So now we already have our first one, so we don't need to add the white one anymore. We will just start with the lace colors. And like I said earlier, you need two on each side. One each time you loop. There. Okay. And then you need two at the same time of your bow colors. Two at the same time. And then the next one is you need three. Do three. 1, 2, 3. And then you need again 2 each of your bow color. You can actually change the colors once you're so used to it already. Then you just put the closing chain there. Okay? It's like a little man. Hello, I am little man, going to be a bow later. Okay. I'm so goofy. Okay, so now we start with step 1 again. Step 1 is we loop on the single ones. So your lace colors, your lace colors, you loop the first one, single band only, loop on it. Okay, followed by the next single one, loop one band on it and only. There. Okay. Then you get the 2 bands. And every time you loop 2, what did I say? You loop 2 as well. When you hook 2, you loop 2. So the 2 bands here, then you get the 2 bands here and loop them. There. And then you go back to the single bands again. So you do one first. And then you do the second one. And then you do the third one. And now you go back to your double bands, the bow color, and you do 2 again. Always remember, 2 bands on, 2 bands will be looped. And that's the first side. See? We now go to the other side, so we turn our hook around. Da-dan, dan, 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 dan. You know, every time that I make a tutorial, I wonder what to say next, and it's a bit hard. So, forgive me if I misuse my words sometimes, because all my tutorials are impromptu. Okay, so now the other side, we repeat the same steps. Single band on, you loop 1 only, put it back. And then the next one is a single band again. You loop 1 only, and then loop the other one, and then put it back. Then now we go to the double, and again you place 2 also. So you get 2, and then put it on. There. Okay. And then we move on to the 3 ones. You loop one, you put it back on, then you loop another one, you put it back on, then you loop the last one, and you put it back on, and then you loop the two bands, and you loop two as well. Ta-da! Yay! It is so cool. There you go. So we have our second bow, and we now close it with that single one, and you loop everything on it again. Everything, everything, everything. I don't know what I'm singing. It's so early. Oh my god, I need coffee. Okay, there you go. Keep looping. Yeah, that's it. And we close with a single. There you go. And then you get your linking chain, the white one, and just loop those two reds on it. I hope I'm not going too fast. Sometimes I feel like, oh, just because I'm so used to it already, I tend to be faster. So forgive me and comment in the box below if you think I'm going too fast. Okay, there. You have your second bow. It's so pretty. I love it. Look at that. It's so cute. It's so cute. Super love this. Okay, so we will do it one last time before we finish it off. And you remember, we do two on each side, so we will get two. Okay, so we loop one first. So we loop one, single band, step one yan, that's step one, and then then the next one is single band again, so you just loop on two. Okay, two, and then you get your double band again, and then you loop on two as well. There. Just like that. And then you close it. And then the next one will be three, remember? Three bands. Okay, so you loop one by one. The first one, loop it on, then you close it, and then the second one, loop it on, then you close it, and then the third one, loop it on, and you close it. And after the third, you end with your bow collar again, two of them, and then you loop two also. Okay, and then you close it, and then you turn around. Turn around. Every band I put is going. Okay, never mind. So, sorry. Okay, then you get your two again and start from the beginning. So you loop the first one, and then loop one band on it. Hook your second one, and loop one band on it. I keep saying loop, it's supposed to be hook. Then put on it. Then you get your two bow collars again. The bow collars, bow. There, and then you put two bow collars on your hook, and you loop the two, and then you close it. Oops. There. One of the bands seem to be loose. Probably one of those. Anyway, so three bands next. You get three. Okay, so one each. One. Then one more. And the third one. So that's just three. Okay. Followed by your two bow collars. The blue. Loop it on your hook. Hook it on your hook it, and then loop the two only, and then close it. Yay! And then now we're going to loop everything again on a single band. So you get your single and loop everything on it. Everything, everything, everything I loop it for you. So anyway, wow, I'm going nuts. This is what happens when you do not get coffee in the morning. I loop into your eyes. Never mind. What is going on, Jason? Are you going nuts? Okay, my laptop went to sleep. Okay. So now, we just add the chain, the linking band. There. And there. That's it. That's it, basically. You have your third bow. It is so pretty. I love it a lot. This design is genius. Suzanne Loom, you are a genius. It's so beautiful. Okay, so there you have it. I hope that was clear, and I hope you enjoyed it, because I super love teaching you this special bracelet called ribbons and lace. There you go. So it really is up to you. The color combinations that you think of, it's going to be a really beautiful idea to come up with the most beautiful combinations. So this is the ribbons and lace bracelet created by the super awesome Suzanne Loom. Okay, make sure to follow her on Instagram, Suzanne Loom, and also subscribe to her channel on YouTube, which is also called Suzanne Loom. And then, if you make this bracelet, please don't forget to hashtag Jace Alvarez, ribbons and lace bracelet, and Suzanne Loom, so we can see your renditions. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and if you have any comments, please comment in the box below, and like the video so people can see and share it. Okay, so I'll see you in my next tutorial. Bye!